Hello. We have the puppies. We have Mama, Miss Koa, and we have the mama goats. Hey. Hey, Samson. Oh, hello. Hi. Oh, pretty boy. Hey there, everybody, and welcome to Scatter's Homestead. I am Candy, and throughout this video, you're going to see my husband. His name is Sheldon. So what I have done is I have gathered a ton of highlights of what we've done in our first year of homesteading on YouTube, and I have tried to create a video for you that you can kind of just see what's been going on in that first year. But there's been too many good highlights. So I had to split up this video into two different parts. So this is part one, and you can just wait. Part two is right behind it. And so what we want to do is we just want to share, our 40 acres with you. We have 40 acres of property. We're not using all of it just yet. We have about 10 acres of field land, and then we have some pasture land, and we're just slowly expanding as we're rotating our animals through the bush. So we have goats. Goats are there to actually start clearing the land that will have proper grass growing in the forest. So we have half of our property is just forest. It is a treed lot. And we want to go through there and we want to clean it out so that we can actually grow grass there for our herd. We also have Dexters. Those are a miniature breed of cattle. We have chickens and raising bees for honey. And we also harvest maple syrup in spring. So with us having this property, we've had it now for 20 years. So you might be asking, why are we only homesteading now in the last 3 years? Reason being, I got sick 3 years ago. I came down with mitochondrial dysfunction and it has caused seizures in me. I have issues with my speech. It comes and goes. Basically, energy in my body comes and goes. So I go from walking with a walker to being in a wheelchair, to being flat in bed, having seizures, to walking on my own. And it's a bit of a zoo. But that's my health. And when I got sick, we really took a good look at why we were doing what we were doing and what we needed to change. And number one, I wanted to heal, and I wanted to heal in a healthy manner. And that is changing your diet. That's changing your food. And so we have been working on changing our diet here on the farm. And caveat, that's hard to do. I'm not very good at it yet, but we're working on it. And we also are, we're just trying to live out a dream that I have had for this entire time of living here on the property. I'm gonna get more into that. I'm actually working on a video right now of sharing the history of this property with you. It is really an amazing story, so you can look for that video. It will be coming out soon. So I'm not gonna share too much about that. Then finally, we have a community garden that we are growing for people in need. We have gathered up a couple of different companies that are actually supporting us, and we've been growing vegetables for people who can't actually grow any for themselves for the last 2 years. So what you're going to see is you're going to see the first harvest, the big harvest, right at the end of the year, and then you're going to see the entire harvest of year two, because we're now running into year three. So I hope you enjoy the video. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Coming on fall, the animals have eaten out their pasture pretty well. It's quite short. So what we've been doing now is just adding electric fence and letting the cows go in along the side of the creek. But you can tell out there, it's very green. And over here, it's quite brown. So what we're gonna do is we're just going to move the fence over that way that the cows can have fresh green grass once again. Gidget. Look at that, they're happy cows, happy goats, happy dog. Look at you guys. Since my misfortune of getting sick, I have grown a heart for other people who are in need and can't help themselves because of their health conditions. So Sheldon and I have started a community garden where we are growing vegetables that are donated from other greenhouses and we are donating them to community centers to help other people who really just can't provide for themselves. So this is something that has just begun. So what you're seeing is the end of our very first season of growing vegetables for others. We have one 6-gallon pail full. We have another 6-gallon pail full. And then we have a massive bowl like that. That will probably come out to like 10 pounds. And this will be about 10 pounds of peppers. That would probably be close to 80 pounds worth of peppers. That does not include all the peppers that we picked in the last 2 months. I'm going to show you what I did yesterday. It was a lot of work, but my mom came again to come and help and make sure that we could get everything done. I don't know if you can see it well, but this was actually a garden. Right now you can just see a little bit of weeds and straw, but this was a garden that was filled with tomatoes. This was the community garden, and we had almost 500 tomato plants in there, and we've been supporting the local community in serving fresh vegetables to people in need. Unfortunately, with all the frost that we've had in the earlier this week, I've had to pull everything, and now I have a lot of tomatoes. With the coming snowfall warning, I have to try and clean up all of these tomatoes now for the community. Sheldon is already at it. We have to get these into shelter. Tomatoes are done and they are put into the garage, and that's all we have left after going through all the ripe ones and those that went bad. And now it's time to go find some supper. It seems like it just never ends. Welcome to fall.
Good morning, ladies. Good morning. Why are you looking at me? What do you want from me? What do you want?
Sammy, is that good? Hey, Gidge. Hey, Gidge. Is that good food, Sam? Is that good food?
Yeah. Hey. Who are these cuties? So this is Tuptim. We talked about him before.
Gidge just walking away. And we're ready for food.
Where's our food? Where's our food?
Names with this right here. This is Noel. She's one of our females. She's part fainting goat, doesn't faint, but it causes her to be a little more anxious. Just meaning she doesn't want to be pet. And then we have Tapella over there. She's actually a very friendly goat. And then the one with the brown spot, that is Bino. And then in the back is Augie. I'm sure some of you guys have been wondering, I've talked about it on and off, that we have a project coming, and we will definitely not keep you guys out of the loop. We are planning to build a window greenhouse here in this area, and so what Sheldon's doing right now is he's just taking away the topsoil so that we can bring in the gravel, and then we'll be able to pour some concrete and get that foundation going for the greenhouse. So it's going to be a window greenhouse, not this massive building. Instead, it's going to be an area of 12 feet by 24 feet. Boy, do you like this gravel? It's like your favorite place to go, eh? Gidget, why are you with the girls? What's going on here? They don't want you around. They don't want you around.
I'm catching him red-handed. What a guy. Oh, now he's leaving. Gidget, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing up there? Are you desperate for the girls? Wow. That is crazy. Oh man, how are you gonna keep that goat out like that when he's good, when he's that ambitious? Oh, Gidget, you are ridiculous.
Gidget totally jumped the fence. That was not the best plan because that means we're going to have babies a lot earlier in the season than what we wanted to. But sometimes you just can't control those things. Those fences were high, those fences were tall. Unfortunately, we just had a tree hanging over and he figured out how to get in. But now we want to take you to the greenhouse build. We are actually taking a building that we already own. We already have it in the back property. We used to use it for a different business, and we're going to dismantle it and we're going to move it over onto a concrete pad, and then we're going to renovate it throughout the winter. We have everything completed here. We are ready to go for concrete in 2 days.
Safety is our number one concern.
Safety third.
Hey guys. Hey guys. What do you got going on here? These are some old bales that have been here for a few years. Looks like they've been nibbling on them and bedding in them. Hi guys. Hey Opal.
So how's winter been going for you out here, Sheldon?
Very good.
Very good. No problems?
We've only had one really cold week.
Which was last week.
Which was last week. This week is back to not so cold.
Not so cold, but I am still wearing mitts.
I know, but it's not nearly as cold as it was last week.
Hey, Koa. Okay, we're going for a walk, Koa. You can come with us? Have to dodge all these frozen poops.
We have a trail along the whole perimeter.
Yeah, you can see that.
Walk it all night long.
They walk it and bark it all night long. Oh, Koa. You poor thing, eh? So itchy.
I need more wood. Cutie patootie.
It's a bit to transition over to deep snow.
What took so long?
Me?
Yeah.
Tidied up the house a little.
Have to go outside and clean. Oh, I love you. You're awesome. You never stop. You never stop doing stuff.
Well, I had the seizure before and we left everything in the living room.
Oh, those
So-
are coffee cups.
There's coffee cups and bodems and
Bibles.
our Bibles and stuff. I just cleaned everything up.
Well, I've been sitting here for about 5 minutes contemplating, should I go down or not? I'll just wait here.
You got a break.
Yeah, I got a little break. Okay,
Whoa.
just load me up. I need, I think I need 3 more.
You want them all now?
As well.
We are on our last few boards and then the whole entire roof is done. We spent the afternoon doing it. I'm coming. So my hair is frozen and it's just getting colder outside. He is sick and tired of hammering. He doesn't want to do it anymore.
Well, I'm cold. My fingers are frozen.
I want to take you along today and show you how I prepare to plant my garden. It is now the middle of February and I am planning to start my onions. So I am looking at the start date. Then what I will do is I will go ahead on my calendar and all I do is I just print off free calendars online and I put it into a binder that I can put all the information into the binder, and I know that everything that I need to know will be here in this binder. So I will have all the information of the plants, I will have the dates that they need to be planted, but then I can go ahead and I can actually count off the days and I can see when they're going to be ready for harvest. So we are at the end of February, which is crazy exciting. We have learned so many wonderful things in the last month. We put in a challenge for ourselves that this month, the month of February, we were going to make sure that we were eating the foods that we had in our home. And there was a couple essentials that we ended up purchasing right before the month. And then we didn't want to step into a grocery store for the entire month. So one of the major pros that we had, we noticed very, very quickly was that I absolutely loved cooking this way. This is where I thrive. This is the perfect time to give you a challenge. If you want to live more sustainably on your own, not buying all your food from the grocery stores, it is best for you to start planning that out as you're planning your garden. So, and right now, while I'm recording this video, we are at the end of February. We're now moving on into March. This is when you're starting your seeds from scratch. And this is when you're planning out your garden and saying, okay, what does my family eat? Or what do I want my family to eat? And then you start planting, or you start planning and you're gonna purchase all those plants and seeds later on in spring, right before it's time for planting. And so it's really important for you to look at your garden and say, this is my grocery store. This is where I'm going to be shopping from for the rest of the year. So how am I going to preserve it? How am I going to grow it? What am I going to grow? And where am I going to store this? He says Tapello's really close. She is contracting. So we're gonna have babies and we're gonna be outside all day. So I'm sure I'm gonna catch it and you're gonna see it all. Hey, what's going on here, hey? Okay, well, we have, Tapello is definitely in labor. Excuse me. Thank you. She has one already. Oh, look at that. We got our first one. Oh, yeah. We've got our first one. You don't mess around, do you? There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yep. Good job, Sam. Good job. You guys all gonna help? Look at this. They all want to help.
You have a baby?
Yeah, we have a baby and the dogs are all helping her clean it up. Can you get the towels? I have towels in the barn. What do we have, hey? What do we have? I know, Mama. Good job, Mama. What do we have? Did you get us another girl? DePello, you did it 2 years in a row. Good girl. Good girl. Do you have another one in there? Oh, you guys are precious. Are you helping? Mama. Good girl. This is awesome. Oh my goodness.
Are you excited about new babies? Are you guys excited about new babies? Everybody's excited, huh? Everybody's excited.
Oh, you have a beautiful color. Okay, are we gonna see what it is?
What do we got?
We have, oh, looks like we have another girl.
Oh,
We've got 2 girls. Yay! It is early in the morning and Sheldon just called and said that we just had 2 babies. They are completely wet. And so I'm gonna get towels and we're gonna go see them. We need a little more attention. Let's see. Good job, Mama. Good job. Good job. So what do we have here, hey? Let's see. I think this is a girl. Is that a boy and a girl, eh? So we are going to be doing a stained glass project for the windows in the door. I found this gorgeous oak door. We are going to be doing stained glass in those windows and it's going to be this amazing picture. I don't know if you can see this clearly right now. Yeah, you can. So there's a bee going into there and then we're just going to have abstract honeycombs in the window. So this gives you a little bit of an idea of what is going on in the stained glass project. Sheldon and I were hoping to use reclaimed metal that we had in the back 40, but unfortunately it was all full of holes. So here we have brand new metal going up on the roof. So I want you to remember that there's 2 parts to this story. We are only halfway through the first year of homesteading on YouTube. So you can go right to that second video right now and you can start watching. But before I let you go, I want you to remember that you might have some limitations, but that does not mean you're limited. Bye.